Okay, don't mind me if I look crusty. I literally just woke up and got out of bed. But I had some insight on how I've been feeling, and I wanted to like talk it through and like understand myself a little bit more, and hopefully, in me understanding myself, maybe you can understand yourself a little bit more too. So anyways, this is gonna be a smoke session though. We're gonna be waking and baking. So I don't know if you can hear my dogs, but I'm gonna let them calm down, and then I'm gonna spark this. I'll be back and I'll spark this, and we can continue on with the video. Okay, there's construction going on in my neighbor's backyard, which is right in front of me, and I'm trying to stay patient, and I'm trying not to get annoyed because they deserve to take up space, and I deserve to take up space too. It's just been really, really fucking annoying because they don't need to be building so much, but they wanted a deck, and and all this other extra stuff, which is nice, stuff I can't afford. They deserve it. It's just really annoying because I can't make my videos as often as I'd like, and I can't just sit here and enjoy my backyard without hearing all this noise. And they have a deck now, and there's this girl that likes to sit up there, and it has direct view of me in my backyard, so I can't even smoke comfortably anymore. But even then, it's like, and this is gonna be a topic while we're having our smoke session, even then, she deserves to take space, they deserve to take up space, I deserve to take up space too. So even if they're there, I deserve to be here also, and I shouldn't let their energy drive me away. I want to be alone too. I want to enjoy my backyard too. So I'm sorry if you feel seen and uncomfortable. I feel seen and uncomfortable too, but we're gonna sit here and we're gonna feel seen and uncomfortable together. Okay. Oh my god, bro. I need to chill out. Hold on. So this is like one of the realizations I had, or what's been on my mind the past day. How when people are around, I feel like I need to go in hiding. And I've been like analyzing that because I shouldn't feel that way, or I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to hide. Like I said, I want to sit here and enjoy my backyard. And I was paying attention this morning how like when I woke up, I wanted to like fix my room, and I've been like setting aside clothes that I don't need anymore, at least for this next couple seasons. Like I don't need all of my hoodies and pullovers and the stuff to keep me warm. Like it's not really gonna get cold anymore. I'll keep like one hoodie if it does. And I'm like going through my clothes and finding stuff that I want to take to Thailand and stuff that I want to wear right now. And so I wanted to do that this morning, but then my dad got home from the gym, and I felt like I needed to stay in my bed, and I didn't want to get up, and like I didn't want to be like perceived, and like I don't know why. And I know they're tied to each other. But yeah, I know they're tied to each other, and I can't pinpoint what it is. I'm like trying to remember my childhood. I don't really think it was my parents that made me feel that way. I feel like it's something that I learned to help me regulate and like feel comfortable. Like, okay, let me explain. Oh my god, bro. I'm trying really hard not to cry. This guy is just doing his job. I just want to move. I just want to be alone. I can't be alone. I don't know. I grew up an only child, and anytime that I was having a bad experience with my mom or my dad, I would just go to my room and be by myself. Because I felt like I couldn't be fully myself when I was with them. God makes you uncomfortable so you can do something different. I'm in my car. I do drive. I do not have my driver's license, and I don't drive very far because it scares me. But yeah, the construction got on my nerves, and like I shouldn't have to deal with it anyways, and I've never done this before, and I think God is just telling me I have more options than I think I do, you know? And fear has always like stopped me, because this is technically like my mom's car that she left here for me to use. But my mom just left like not too long ago. She's probably not gonna be back for a while, and I think I'm gonna go on a cruise right after I make this video, and I'm gonna like air it out, you know? So all is well. All is well. That is what the universe is telling me. All is well. Chill the fuck out. My dad left. My grandpa just got home. There's literally nothing to worry about. Like, I'm good. I'm chill. This is legal also. It's illegal to smoke it in your house. Anyways, so it's not really that I feel like I can't take up space. It's that I feel more comfortable to take up space when I'm alone. Like, I don't know why. Maybe there's more room for me. It got hot, and this shirt is not very modest, so now we have a close-up of my face. Yeah. And so I woke up, right, like, and I'm like thinking about this and why I can't get myself up when my dad is home. And I asked ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is so helpful because I go to ChatGPT a lot, so ChatGPT knows me already and is always like able to provide me answers like when I'm asking about myself. And Chat was like I'm sorry. Chat was like, that was funny. But I started talking about my fear of being seen. And I was like, shit, like, that's what it is, but why am I so afraid of being seen? And yeah, it's like expectations, like suddenly, like, I don't know, I struggle with being perceived, and like existing in other people's worlds really bothers me for some reason, and I just want to exist in my own, but I also have no control over that, and I shouldn't want to control that. And especially because at the end of the day, like, the more I try to be invisible, the more alone I feel, and then I get to a point where feeling alone gets old, and then I start to long, and I start to settle for people who do not deserve me, and like it's just this long cycle that I end up going on, that I'm just seeing now. I just burned myself. I think I'm very clumsy, and I wonder if you can see that from watching these videos. This is nice. This is really nice, actually. Just like I'm seeing the sun come in, like I'm hearing the birds, I'm in my car. I'm gonna go on a cruise after, listen to music. It's a good morning. It didn't start off that way, as you saw, but it is now. I woke up early. I love waking up early. I woke up at 7. And I wish I got up earlier, but I don't know. Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? I know what it is. Okay. If people see me, like in my house, and this has been my whole life, if they see me, they love to just tell me anything like that, and it gets on my fucking nerves, because I know they're just talking to hear themselves talk, and they don't care how their words make me feel, and I just don't want to hear it, you know? And so, like, my grandpa has plenty to say. My dad, he doesn't say things as often, but when he does, it really gets to me. And also, like, if I talk to my dad, like, it's like I'm annoying him. So maybe, no, because I don't feel like I'm annoying everybody else. Like, it's just my dad. I don't know, it's so hard understanding myself when I have such a bad memory, and I really don't know when these things started, and when these patterns started. And I guess most of us don't. But now I'm aware of it, and now I need to decide what I want to do about it. It's just tied into everything. Like, I want to read to you something I wrote this morning on YouTube. It's like what made me like start thinking about this in particular. One second, I want to take another hit. Let's see. Okay. I need love, but it feels like a chore. To be seen means that I am adored. To be free means I shouldn't ignore my feelings, but where is my reward? So this is a verse that I wrote, and I say, I'm used to hiding, I'm used to being overlooked. So when someone really sees me, it makes me feel uncomfortable. Yes, I know I'm different. I know I'm beautiful in a way that's probably refreshing. I know it's easy to adore me if you're really paying attention, but being adored feels like a trap, because now you expect something from me, and I don't know how to be loved without feeling like I owe something back. I'm under a spotlight right now. When I spent so long hiding in the shadows, I feel exposed, vulnerable, and yes, I feel loved, but sometimes it feels easier to just disappear, because being loved feels like another responsibility I have to carry. Where's the reward in that, though? And running away? Maybe the reward is that I don't have to carry the weight of someone else's expectations. Maybe I get to go back to being invisible again, where no one is waiting for anything from me, where I don't feel like I have to prove that their love was justified. But invisibility has its own cost. Because I asked for love, I said I needed it, and now that it's here, I'm the one trying to escape it. So maybe the real question isn't where the reward is in being loved or in running away. Maybe the real question is why love feels like something I have to earn instead of something I'm allowed to receive. So, I don't expect love unless I do something that is going to satisfy you enough to give it to me, you know? Like, if I want to talk to my grandpa, I don't talk to him until I do the dishes. Because if I don't, and don't get me wrong, I don't even leave him for like more than a day, but if he just sees them there, like he gets pissed off, and like literally, like it'll be like right after I eat, like I haven't even gotten up from the fucking couch and he's already yelling at me about it, you know? So yeah, if I want to talk to my grandpa, I wash the dishes and he's still gonna tell me shit. But then I tell him I already washed them, and then he speaks to me nicer. My dad always gives me attitude if I just talk to him, or if I ask him a question. And I live with them. And my mom has always loved me unconditionally. But me just being me seems to trigger her. And she wants to mold me to be like her, and I love my mom very much. But everybody just always makes me feel like a fucking disappointment. Like a disappointment. And it sucks because I know they don't see me clearly. Like I know it's a them problem, it's not a me problem. But that's why I would just rather spend time alone than have to deal with that. So, it's not... What makes me so uncomfortable with being loved is that I'm expected to love them in return. But if I let myself start feeling those feelings, or start attaching to somebody, you know, then they have the power to hurt me and disappoint me. And I'm gonna feel obligated to love them because they love me. It clicked. I understand now. Like, I even feel guilty for feeling annoyed. Like, I should just let myself feel what I need to feel. I felt annoyed, I moved, and now I feel better. Why do I feel like I have to endure all that noise? And like, it's been hard to escape it. Just last year, this has been on my mind also since last night, but just last year, I went on this trip with my mom and my grandma. It was for 3 weeks, and we were traveling to Wisconsin, and then we went to Florida, and it was actually supposed to be like Wisconsin and then the rest of the East Coast. But initially, I just wanted to visit my tia and I just wanted to visit my aunt. I just wanted to be with her. I miss her a lot. She really understands me, and like, I think we're very similar, and we need the same things, and that's why she understands me. And she's also been the punching bag in her family. So when I stayed with her for 2 months in 2024, like, it was very healing. It was very healing, but it was also very loud because she has 7 kids. Hi, it's future me. I had to go back inside, and you're gonna see why in a little bit. But because I had to go back inside, I completely forgot what I was talking about. And I'm really sorry, I was like taking off my snot because I was just crying listening back to what I was saying. But yeah, I never finished what I was saying, and I wanted to finish it. So yeah, anyways, going with my aunt is very healing for me. So I was really excited to go last year for those 3 weeks, or, you know, we were just gonna go for 1 week. And then when we got there, my mom wanted to leave after 4 days. Then she asked me if I wanted to stay longer. I said yes. So we stayed for the week that we had initially agreed on. And then she was getting pissed at me just because I wanted to stay the week, and she asked me again if I like, she made me make a choice. It's like, either we go to the East Coast or we stay with my aunt. And the whole reason why I wanted to travel in the first place was to go with my aunt. And like, my mom was the one that was like, oh, let's also go to the East Coast, let's go to the Smithsonian, let's do this, let's do that. And I was like, okay, like, I've never seen any of that, okay. But initially I just wanted to see my aunt. And when I chose to stay instead of go, my mom got mad again. And I think she was like masking her hurt, like, because I think she felt jealous of the connection that I had with my aunt, and she didn't really know how to like handle that or communicate that, or maybe she didn't want to accept that. And my mom ended up blowing up at me at the end of the day, or at the end of the trip, and we were gonna go to Florida, and the last day, like, she just gave it to me, and for stupid shit too, like I'm not a bad person, and I know I'm not a bad kid, like, I'm just me, you know, and I'm refusing to be what she wants me to be. And that makes me I don't know, rebellious or a delinquent or immature. I don't know exactly what my mom thinks of me. I don't know what my family thinks of me. I just know that they do not see me clearly, and they see me like a failure, maybe. And so my mom got mad at me, and all I wanted was time to myself. I forgot that it started with my grandma. My grandma had made a comment that made me want to cry, and then I was like, okay, and like I just was short with her. Then I went to the restroom and I was crying. And then my mom asked what was wrong, and then my grandma said, how did she say? Está haciendo un otro berrinche, or something like that, which I'm throwing another tantrum, basically. When all I was doing was I was in the restroom and crying by myself, and I wasn't even making noise, like, I didn't tell him anything. And then it was when I got out that my mom was, like, telling me a whole bunch of crap, and it just got bigger and bigger, and I told her, like, I needed to be alone. And I went, and like my aunt was talking to me, and then my mom comes looking for me, and she keeps giving it to me. And so finally I tell her, I'm like I asked you to be alone, and I asked to be alone because I didn't want to say anything that was disrespectful, that was just gonna make the situation worse. And like I don't remember what I told her, but I just started letting it out because she wouldn't let me be alone to like process and like. I had never talked to my mom like that. But it felt so good because I was finally telling her how I really felt about how she treated me. I'm always walking on eggshells with everybody. Except for my friends, who I love so, so dearly because of that. Because they don't judge me, and they love me for being me, and they don't expect anything from me. But it's rare that I meet those kinds of people, you know? Anyways, that's what I was talking about, and you're about to see why I had to stop talking about that. There's a sheriff car, like, right there, and I don't know if it's for me or someone else, but like, I'm at my house, I'm parked, like, in my car, smoking, trying to be out of people's way and view. And I feel like he's like waiting to catch me, but like, what can he really do about it? I swear, like, people cannot mind their fucking business. Okay, while he was sitting there, I looked at my YouTube and I saw a comment that somebody wrote under the post that I made, and he says, find someone who will trace the lines of your scars and asks you to tell them all the stories behind how they made you beautiful. I really appreciate that comment. Thank you. I really needed that right now. He already left, the sheriff. I really think it was for me, which is so funny. So I just looked it up and I've learned a little bit more about the weed laws and cannabis laws. Okay, your neighbors can file a nuisance report or whatever, and then if you're in a car, they could like treat it like a DUI or whatever the fuck, because you're technically still in control of the vehicle. And it also depends if a driveway is counted as private property or public. And I think all of that is stupid as fuck. I'm in my car, in my driveway, you know, in my house. I'm not going anywhere. They don't know that. But they don't know that I'm gonna go later, but I'm not going anywhere. And so, whatever. I'm like, weed shouldn't even be illegal in the first place. Either way, even when the cop was here, I was like so chill. I feel like I have a really good intuition. Like, the fact that I saw it right when I did, like, I didn't have to look that way, but I felt, I don't know, something just caught my eye. I saw it was the sheriff. And then, okay, I didn't even expand on this, but, whenever I'm, like, out smoking with my friends in the car, you know, doing things that we shouldn't be doing, I always, like, I feel the cops before I see them. And that's why, like, it's never in sight, like, when they come around, because I, like, feel them first and I kind of, like, put it low. And then once I get sight of them, I'm just, like, I'm already, like, chill and, like, calming myself down. And, like, I was like, okay, like, they can't do anything if they don't, like, if they don't see any reason to come here, then they won't come here, right? So, yeah, I'm just really good at, like, spotting them before they can really do anything. And that was the case here. And then I saw him, and I think he saw me see him, and then he tried moving over here, and I just, like, waited, like, because what can he really do if he doesn't smell it, if he doesn't see it? Like, I feel like, honestly, I feel like he didn't give a fuck. Somebody did file, you know, somebody did call, but he didn't give a fuck. And, you know, like, he would have done something if he had to, but he wasn't going to, like, waste his time, you know? So, yeah, fuck them. Whoever called. I'm still gonna do whatever the fuck I want. I came inside because I wasn't gonna be able to smoke anymore comfortably. And then I was like, oh, well, I haven't heard, you know, the banging and the chainsaw noises in a while. And then I came to the backyard and I was able to hear them again. I just wasn't able to hear them in the front yard, which is interesting how the house can block out so much sound. But yeah, so I was like, fuck. And I had a brief moment where I was really, really pissed off. And then I felt my tummy I felt my stomach rumble, and I was like, okay, I need to eat. All I've had is cannabis, which is not good for you. Don't follow my habits, or, oh my gosh, I really don't like what my hair is doing right now, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. You guys are just gonna have to deal with it, because it's not listening to me, or I just don't like anywhere that it is. But anyway, don't do my habits, because they're really, 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 really not good. But I plan on chilling out with them soon. Soon. Not yet. I'm not ready yet. But soon. Soon I want to. I feel like God is maybe telling me not to buy weed anymore. But I swear, I bet you that was confirmation. I feel like finally I can chill. But yeah, I feel like God wants me to stop smoking weed, at least just to save money. I don't think it's anything wrong with the weed, or maybe I'm relying on them. I don't know. But for me, it helps me a lot because, like, I was saying this, how if I'm not on weed, I feel like I'm just on autopilot, and, weed kind of like, it feels like it wakes me up and makes me more aware of the things that I'm not aware of normally, and it's like lets me think clearly. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. I had it up all night. Sorry, my mind is a million places right now. Oh my gosh, I kind of just want to let it be wild for a little bit. You know what? Why not? Why not? I don't remember what I was talking about. I just know I have bad habits and I eventually need to stop. Oh, I need to save. And weed is the one thing that I'm spending on. And if I wasn't spending on it, I would have way more money. Ugh! I just wanted to get a job so I could keep getting weed. But, I think until I do, I should lay off the weed. But this is still a smoke sesh because I have my hookah lit. Again, do not follow my example when it comes to my habits. They are not good. Literally, I woke up today, no food, no nothing, and I, like, was smoking from it. Like, that's not good. And then I went out and, like, I smoked weed. And then, then I started feeling hungry. And then, so I just ate some melon, and then now I'm gonna smoke Nick again. That's not good. Don't do it. Before I'm gonna let go of something and stop doing something, I, like, indulge wholeheartedly. And, like, I don't even like nicotine, but I have, like, I just like letting out smoke and, like, being able to, like, see it. And, like, it's just something to do. It's just a habit. So, don't follow my example. But look, I got this really cool one. It's the Wheel of Fortune, which is my, so my life path ends up being 1, 0, or 10, but then it goes down to 1, right? But as far as tarot goes, it would be the number 10, and the Wheel of Fortune is the number 10, and I very much resonate with that card if you want to look into what it means. It's basically about, like, divine timing and life cycles and karma and, yeah. So I've experienced a lot of suffering. I think more suffering than a kid should go through, but even then, I know that there's kids going through even more suffering. But now that I know what it is, and now that I've experienced that, and now that I'm leaving that, or now that I'm leaving that part of the cycle, I'm moving into the next cycle, which is one of fortune, good fortune. I try not to, like, inhale too much of the nicotine because I legit, I don't like how it makes me feel. I don't like nicotine. That's why I don't smoke cigarettes, and I think there's cigarettes that don't have it, but I don't know, I'm just, like, there's nothing else I like but weed. Not even, like, oh, and mushrooms, but as far as, like, drugs go, that's pretty much it. I was about to try to talk, but I forgot that I can't do that with the hookah. Okay, let me chill out. What was I talking about before I came inside? I don't know. I know I was crying or some shit. I'd be crying. It feels really good for me, and of course, like, that's why I'm like able to be like this and like really bubbly now, because I let myself cry and feel bad and feel annoyed and feel the things that I needed to feel, and now I'm back to being me, and I'm back to my default, which is joyful and happy and at peace. So, sort of, to an extent. It really bothers me, going back to the sheriff, it really bothers me that, like, why are we so surveilled, and like, why can't we just be free? Like, if my neighbors did call to complain, like, fuck them. Like, it's just a fucking smell. And even then, I have blue lotus flower in there for that reason, so that it doesn't smell as, like, strong. And, like, I had blue lotus flower and lavender, so it's less weed. And, you know, you're also smelling something sweet at the same time. But no. And so, and then I legit don't know. What if he just like wasn't even like worried about me at all, and like he didn't give a fuck, and he just happened to be there, you know, and like, I don't know. But this is why I want to go to Thailand. Like, literally, like, there's, in the hostels, like, there's literally, you could literally smoke in public. So it just makes me so mad that here it's like they make you feel so like ashamed about it, and like, even though it's legal, like we had, like, I got, it's stuff from the smoke shops. It's legal. And it's my car. Ugh, it gets my fucking nerves. Anyways, I'm done being annoyed. I don't know what else I want to talk about, though. That was pretty much all that was on my mind this morning. And now that I've talked it out and I understand myself a little bit more, I don't feel the need to talk about it so much. I think the point is, I need to be alone. I need to spend time alone, and I need to honor that. But I also need to, like, open my heart and not feel that, like, resentment. Like, if I just give myself what I need, then I won't feel that resentment. Oh. I was about to talk again. I was about to try doing, like, the circle things, but I think it looks so stupid, and, like, I don't think it's gonna work, and it's just gonna be embarrassing. You see? I was right! That's so stupid. That's funny. Okay. So, I'm still gonna go on a cruise, but I don't think I'm gonna go right now, because now I'm inside and now I don't feel like leaving my house. But I have to leave later, and I'll actually like get ready and make it a whole thing, and maybe spend the day out, and maybe I'll record it, maybe I won't. I probably won't, because I just want to like read and journal and like not worry about anything, and like, I don't want to have to talk to you. I don't want to have to talk to you while I'm out. Sorry. That's what I need right now. So, yeah, I don't know why I feel obligated to, I don't know, be there more than maybe I need to. So, okay, I love you guys. Thank you for sticking around. This has been a weird ass smoke session, man. I'm gonna do one more of these just to like let you guys go, but this has been a weird ass smoke session. Somebody that watches me said I looked stressed. I am. But it's really just my mind stressing me out. I don't need to be stressed. And I feel like this could have a part of it, low-key, because this started, like, the stress and the anxiety and all that started at the same time as I started smoking this. But also, it's also been, like, my environment, and, like, my nervous system cannot, like, settle, and I don't know what's stopping it from settling, and I don't know how to make it settle. So maybe it is a nick, right? Because doesn't it, like, keep you wired? Is that why? I need to look that up just to make sure. And then I need to decide whether I want to, like, indulge a bad habit. You know, like what's more important to me, you know, like getting the temporary satisfaction of breathing in and blowing out and seeing smoke. Fuck. I can't talk. That was funny. Or peace, you know, and rest, and I don't know. But low-key, it has kept me more productive. Like, before, I think I was relaxing too much. And now it's like I want to rush and, like, do the things that I need to do, like, on the quicks, so that I can rest again and feel okay with resting. So, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna use this to my advantage and just have it make me more productive, and then I'll, like, finish it or throw it out or something once I'm done, and then I'll, you know, I'll start working and start smoking weed again. I can make an excuse to, like for anything. Like, I could excuse myself for anything. Because I'm a Libra rising, you know, I could explain away anything. And I don't see it as a bad thing. Or I don't want to, really. I'm still gonna do whatever the fuck I want, which I think is my Sagittarius sun. And my Gemini moon, for sure my Gemini moon. I feel like that makes me a little bit rebellious. Even with myself. That's funny. No wonder I'm like, I'm like never at, like, peace, cause I'm always, like, battling, like, or I'm always having to choose between two sides of myself. The free, non-caring, detached, you know, like, version of myself that's, like, more productive, or the more like, attached feely, and, like, you know, like, holding myself accountable, and, like, discipline, and, like, you know, like, it's just not fun over here. It's funner over here. But there's some things that I need to get used to over here, because I haven't let myself be this part of myself for a very long time, if ever. Again, this free version of myself that just gives myself what I need, and I need to stop, like, making it my responsibility to be there for everybody, and like, I just need to be there for myself, and focus on myself, and stop giving so much of myself away, and so much of my attention away to things that are not important right now, or are not a priority. I don't know if any of that shit makes sense. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video now. Again, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you don't subscribe already. Support me. And I can start supporting you. You know, if you're in the comments and like, you know, I'll try my best. Cause I do care about every single person that watches this. And I want to be there on some level, even if it's just like liking your comment and acknowledging you, like, even if it's that, like, I don't know. I'm trying to balance everything. And so I'm trying to balance this in particular because now not only do I have to worry about myself and my friends and my family, I also have to be there for you guys, or I want to be there for you guys. So yeah, I'm just like trying to balance between these two sides of myself, or I'm trying to find this like middle point. And I'll get there eventually. These smoke sessions will go back to being chill eventually. Maybe I should just chill out for a little bit with them and like give you different content. Let me know if you would like that while I figure my shit out. And I could stop talking so much about it. Although it does help me. But I could just put it in my video diaries. I wouldn't mind taking a break. I mean, like I said, I'm probably gonna stop like buying weed for a little bit. And then I have this. It's like barely, hold on. It's like still full juice. I bought it like a couple days ago. And I don't think it's gonna, like, I think it's gonna last me a while. I don't think it's gonna run out very quickly. So if I really, really feel like I need something, I'll just take a hit off of this. Or I'll, you know, I don't know. Anyways. I'm rambling again. Bye. Have a great day. And prioritize yourself first before anybody else. I love you.